Hello viewers and welcome back to episode 11 of Saving Southend. Today we take on Yeovil and Salford in the league. We've added a few more players to make up this final piece of the jigsaw. We've got rid of a few players as well, and there's a few worldies to show you as well. A few absolute worldie goals that we've scored and conceded one unfortunately. Roll the intro and let's get into it. Here we are then viewers, the first of the new faces at Southend. Welcome Danny Guthrie. We've signed him for £7,500 from Warsaw. The central midfielder, he is 33 years of age, which does concern me a little bit, but he's on a 2-year deal at £750 a week. 3.5-star ability, he's playing obviously close to his potential, if not at his potential, but I still think he can bring a lot to his team at the age of 38. Midfield, I did feel as though we were a little bit weak in numbers, which is why we brought Danny in. And someone of his experience will do wonders at this club. Physically, he's pretty poor, I'll admit that, I know that, but technically and mentally, he's unbelievable. And I think he could be a really good addition to his squad. He's not had the best start to life here. 2 starts, 1 game off the bench, and he's getting a 6.45. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter. Well, it does, because we need him to perform. 332 games in his career, 17 goals, 2 assists last season, 1 player of the match as well. Like I said, vast amounts of experience, £7,500 just to bring that experience here to Southend. And it just seemed a no-brainer for me just to bulk up the midfield with someone of his quality. Next up, welcome Oscar Bob, who's come on loan from Manchester City. Plays on the right-hand side and left-hand side of the midfield. 4-star, potential 4-star, could increase to 5-star. Great physicals again. Technically, crossing's okay. First touch and dribbling are really good. Passing and technique are brilliant as well. Mentally, he's not bad. Could do a little bit better to be composed. But again, had a really good start here to life at Southend. 2 league starts, 1 goal to his name, 3 assists and an average rating of 7.55. He's costing us nothing until the end of the season because he's on loan from our parent club, Manchester City. So I am excited to see what kind of season he has. And finally, we've got another centre-back in the building. Finley Burns, again, come on loan from Manchester City. He's going to cost us nothing until the end of the season. 4-star, potential 4-star, could go up to 5-star. First touch of 17, heading of 13, passing of 17. So we could be playing him as a ball-playing defender. Tackling 15, technique 13, positioning 15, concentration 12. Composure could be a little bit better, but he can jump. His pace isn't the best, he's not the strongest, but at 6'4", I don't think he really needs to worry about his pace if he's just heading those balls away. Interestingly, he did start his career here at Southend, and Manchester City purchased him in the 2017-18 season for £175,000, so it seems quite fitting that he's come back on loan to help us out for the season. Outgoing-wise, we've had a few more loans. So Luca Murphy has gone on loan for the season to Woking. Luke Reeve has found a loan move to Salisbury. Emile Akwe has gone on loan to Chester for £2,200. Lamin Jagni, with all the influx of midfielders, I felt as though he was the weakest, and he wasn't really going to play, and we couldn't really sell him, so we've loaned him out to Bath for the season. And Tom Clifford has found himself a loan move as well for £1,900 to Wrexham. And that is the transfer business done for the summer. We may do some more in January. We'll have to have a look at how things are going. Following yesterday's draw with Leyton Orient, we followed that with a 2-1 loss to Oldham. Stephen Payne opened the scoring on the 28th minute. Oldham immediately pulled on back on the 29th. And then in the 90th minute, Oldham scored to get the 3-point. This is where 2 of the absolute world-beating goals happened from Payne and Enguisen at Oldham. Let's have a quick look at how they went down. Here's the first goal then. So it comes to Oki. Con in the centre plays a long ball to Payne, finds Stanley, and then on the turn, Stanley gave it straight back to Payne, and on the turn he just absolutely smacked it home. And that was his first goal first goal in the game, and it was a wonderful, wonderful finish. And I'll show you the goal that we lost to, and again, it was an absolute wonder strike. So it's a corner, we've headed it away. Stanley doesn't react, and Enguisen just unleashes from the edge of the area, and there's no stopping that in the 90th minute, and that is how Oldham secured the 3 points. We then beat Ipswich 2-0 in the Carabao Cup second round, Stephen Payne scoring in the 81st and 83rd minute. Really impressed with this result for a team in the league above us. We then beat Grimsby 2-1 with Ashley Nathaniel George getting a brace and Alex Fisher scoring for Grimsby. Again, this is the other goal that was one of the other goals that was an absolute worldie. I've just had a quick look, viewers. Both goals are absolutely fantastic, so I'll show you both. This is the first one. Nathaniel George starts this move, coming in on the left, and he just keeps going, and unbelievably just hits it from about 35 yards out. I've not seen such a good strike on this game. And then later in the game, he goes and does this. So it starts with Bop, who cuts inside, keeps going, finds Nathaniel George, and first time he's done it again. A little bit closer this time, but again, another unbelievable finish. And those two goals were unbelievable and got us the 3 points. We then had a tense game against Morecambe where Stephen Payne got a hat-trick and Oscar Bop got his first goal for the club in a 3-4 victory over Morecambe. We then had a disappointing loss to QPR, a really strong team in the Carabao Cup second round. No disgrace in going out to that sort of calibre of team. And then we had a game where the final worldie goal comes from, where we lost 3-2 to Bradford, a game where we should have got a lot more from it. We were 1-0 up, then it went to 1-1, then it was 2-1 very quickly, and then came back to 2-2, and in the 70th minute, Bradford scored. Nathaniel George is the one who scored his third goal of the season, and again, an absolutely world-beating goal. So it starts with the goalkeeper for Bradford, just kicks it in panic, and then it goes straight back to him from Nathaniel George. He's in the centre circle, and again, an absolutely outstanding goal. What a set of goals we've seen at the start of this season. Hopefully we'll see more today. And then after that, in the Pizza Trophy, we drew 1-0 with Southampton, but won on penalties, so we picked up the 2 points. And that leaves us in 11th in the table with 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses on 7 points. Table's still very close at this early stage. Salford are 23rd today. Yeovil are just above us in 9th on the same points. Plenty to play for today. Hopefully we can pick up 4 points. I'd like to pick up 3 against Salford, seeing as though they haven't won all season. And then a point against Yeovil would be nice. Let's get into this Salford game. Finley Burns is on international duty for today's game with the England under-19s, and Danny Guthrie got himself sent off against Southampton, so he is suspended for today's game. That means the starting 11 is Oxley in goal, Neufville at left back, Lennon and Younger in the centre with Oyegoki on the right, Bingham in the defensive midfield, Dieng and Sutton in the centre, Oscar Bob on the left, Bob, and Stanley on the right, and Stephen Payne leads that line for us once again. Been impressed with some of the signs so far. Neufville has been really influential down that left-hand side. Like I say, hopefully we can score some more wonderful goals for you all to enjoy in today's episode. Tell the boys we are the favourites and go out there and make that difference for us. It would be a statement of intent if we could beat Salford today. And I say it could be a statement of intent. They are, on paper, one of the strongest teams in this league. They've not performed well, and I don't really understand why. Something's obviously not going right there at the moment. But we still need to be beating these teams because, like I say, Salford, although they're not performing, on paper they should be absolutely paced in this league. They should have gone up last season with the team that they've got, but they haven't done so, and they are still in League Two. First how it comes to us. Bingham, and it's there. Harry Lennon with his first goal of the season into that near corner. Good goal. Good delivery by Bingham there. Harry Lennon just loses his marker and gets in between. The keeper's in absolutely no man's land. And there it is, 1-0 up after just 23 minutes here at Salford. And currently we are sitting in 10th. And that gives us a good momentum into the rest of this game now if we can hold on. We just need to get into half-time 1-0 up, I think, and that will really serve us going forward in the rest of this game. We've only had 4 shots and 2 on target. The XG is not brilliant for either team, but there we are. A very quiet first half, and the only highlight was the goal. But a positive first half. We'll tell the boys that they are capable of more. Salford are here for the taking today. They are absolutely here for the taking, and we can pick up 3 points. Bingham, cross in from the corner, and it's headed away. I thought that was going to be another carbon copy from the other side early in the second half, but Salford come forward, and Stanley wins the ball back in a good area. Gives it to Oyegoki. Back to Stanley now. Breaking forward on this right-hand side, and he's carrying forward. He's still going. Looks for Bob. Oh, my word. Oh, Bob hits the post. That would have been some goal. Speaking of some goals, none of those goals anyway won goal of the month. Nathaniel George against Bradford finished runner-up. That goal finished runner-up. All those could and should have won it. We'll drop some praise onto the boys, but we'll also make a change. Bob's having a quiet game, so we'll bring on Nathaniel George, and we'll bring off Payne because he's not done a lot, so we'll bring on Demani Mella and just leave it at those 2 changes for now. 25 minutes to go. We are certainly in control of this game. Possession-wise, we are dominating it. But again, it's been a really quiet second half. But one that we are happy to just see through. Oxley, now with the highlight, ball at his feet, and I thought he just kicked it into touch then, but he finds Oyugoki. Stanley feeds through Mellor. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Mellor, and it's turned around the post, and it's gone out for another corner. Can Bingham whip another ball in for us here? He's probably going to aim for the near post because that is a tactic, and he does, and it's headed away. Salford had 2 men on that near post just then. Stanley gets a ball in. Mellor's there, and it's a penalty. It is a penalty by the looks. Is it? No, it's not a penalty. I thought the way the game stopped, it was a penalty. It's not. 8 minutes to go. We'll run the clock down with one last sub. Dieng's not having a good game, so we'll bring on young Max Robson and see if he can have any influence. Another corner, it's end of the highlights, and nothing's happened there. But this is going to be a big 3 points here and a much needed clean sheet. And 2 minutes to go, and there we are by the looks of it. There we are. It is confirmed. The 3 points are in the bag. Good defensive performance. Look at that. 7s all round. 8 from Lennon. And a wonderful. It's a quiet performance, but a good performance, and that's what we needed to do. And the boys look inspired and motivated by that. Yeovil have lost 3-1 to Tranmere. We have won 1-0. Does that swing the momentum going to next game? That result takes us up to 7th in the table. 1 point off the automatic promotion places. It's going well at the moment, viewers. It's going really, really well. Join me again in a minute and we will play that Yeovil game. 2 changes for today then, viewers. Danny Guthrie misses out as his ban was extended. Con comes back in at centre-back for Younger. Nathaniel George comes back in on that right-hand side for Connor Stanley. So the starting 11 is Oxley in goal, Neufeld at left-back, Lennon and Con in the centre who look like they're building a partnership, Oyugoki at right-back, Bingham in the defensive midfield, Sutton and Dieng in the centre, Bob on the left, Nathaniel George on the right, and Stephen Payne leads that line for us once again. Stephen Payne, if he doesn't start putting the ball into the back of net, his position in this team could be in danger. 14th placed, Yeovil today. We need to be picking up at least a point here. If we can pick up the 3, that would be unbelievable. Tell the boys we should be winning this one fairly comfortable. We've got the faith in them to go out there and make that difference for us, as we always do. I just think if we tell them we've got the faith, we always know that it tries to motivate them into just performing that little bit better. Kick-off here as undertaken at Hewish Park, and the first out does go to Yeovil. Playing it around in their defensive third at the moment with Staunton. Playing it out to his left-hand side though. Rogers brings it forward. Can Oyugoki stand up? Dieng's picks up at the interception and Con into Oyugoki. Launches it forward to Payne. Brings it down on his chest. Keeps going. There's no one there on the overlap. Nathaniel George though, he's got it back to him. He's going. He's put a ball in and Bob's there. Oscar Bob at the far post. And it makes it 1-0 after just 3 minutes. Lovely ball in by Nathaniel George there to pick out Bob's run. I thought Payne had just undercooked it to Nathaniel George, who then I thought he was going to give it straight back to him, but he didn't. And he found Bob, who made an amazing little run there to get away from his fullback and make it 1-0 after just 3 minutes here at Hewish Park. And a great start to this game. And that result at the moment takes us up to 3rd place, which is an automatic promotion place. Lennon with the ball now, don't know why I'm tutting. And Con's giving it away and giving it straight to Duffus, who makes us pay an absolute defensive calamity. Lennon into Con there. What was Con thinking? Give it anywhere, and then he's just giving it straight to Duffus. Lennon's nowhere near it. 1-on-1 with Mark Oxley, it's 1-1. Back to 1-0. 11 minutes after scoring, we're back to 1-0. Bingham now. Can he whip a ball into that near post? He does. Lennon's there, and Lennon goes so close again. I thought he was going to get 2-2. I can't believe what Con's just done there. And a long ball forward, but there he is to head it away now. Con. Sutton finds Nathaniel George on that right-hand side. Takes it under control. Tries to take it to the byline. And the ball's bounced off. He's picked it up again though. Bingham outside the area. Sutton unleashed an effort. And Levi Sutton picked that out. Another great goal by this Southend team. What a way out to hit that ball from. And Levi Sutton, out of absolutely nothing, gets us 2-1 up again. Good determination by Nathaniel George to make a bit of play there. Bingham just plays a short ball to Sutton, who takes it under his touch. And then a lovely finish past Evans in the Yeovil net, who's got absolutely no chance with that ball. And another defensive free kick. Please don't give it to Con. He doesn't. He gives it to Neufeld. Plays it forward to Sutton now. Bob on this left-hand side. Can he get forward? He does. Short ball into Stephen Payne. And Stephen Payne. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Let's have a look at that. Is he... How far offside is he? Oh, he's just offside. The left back there has just timed his line to perfection. I thought Payne had brought us right back into this game. Throwing for Yeovil now. Anderson League whips the ball in, and Rogers there. Oh, and Oxley makes a save on the line and clears it, claps it into his chest. Just with the ball in his hands, launches it forward now. Can Payne pick it up? Bob doesn't challenge for the header. It's headed back, but Neufeld wins it. Sutton now into Neufeld again. Finds Bob on this left-hand side. Neufeld is overlapping, but he plays it centrally to Dieng, who plays it into Sutton now. Nathaniel George. Sutton again picks it up. Bingham launches it forward. Payne unleashes an effort, and it's flown past the post. Oh, I thought that was going in. Tell to press Michael Lee if he's causing us some problems. 5 minutes before half time, and we've been the worst team on the pit on the possession. Sorry, stats wise, possession wise, we are winning, but the XG has just ticked over to 1 note, so it looks like we are having the better chances. Although Yeovil are in here, and it's just flown over, and the unroofed area behind the net is full of the Southend fans this afternoon. Half time, we'll get those fists pumping. Tell the boys again, there's room for improvement. We'll just put the hands on in the pockets, just be a little bit more relaxed with them, although they look a little bit complacent. Second half is now underway. We drop down to, well, I say we drop down to 4th. We go up to 4th in the table and just fall out of those playoff promotion places on goal difference. First highlight comes to us in the 58th minute. Oyegoki with a throw-in. Dieng gives it straight back. Payne just can't get the ball in the back of the net. Neufeld into Bob. Is he offside? Oscar Bob with his 4th goal of the season. He looked offside there, but good 10 and a good shot from him there. Neufeld, I think, fed that ball in. Let's have a look. Payne is unlucky not to win the ball. Sutton sprays it out there into Neufeld. Finds Bob in a really good position, who puts it past the keeper on the far hand right post. And there it is, coming up to the hour mark, and we are 3-1 up, and it looks like we are taking the 3 points back to Essex. He's just in line. The centre-back has paid him on side there. I don't know. Nathaniel George was causing him all sorts of problems there as well. It just made him man-mark him, and that left Bob on side. 20 minutes to go. Time for a sub. Payne's not really done a lot again, so his position could be in danger. Dieng, again, had a really quiet game, so we'll bring on Robson as well. We'll make the double sub, and we'll drop some praise on the boys. And it's been a really good start to this month already. If we can pick up 6 points today, this episode, that would be unbelievable. And it looks like we are going to do that. 3-1 up with 15 minutes to go. Ball is launched forward. Done a great bit of defending there. Wonderful, wonderful bit of defending by Oyegoki, who seems to have come into his own in this league in the early stages of his career here. Neufeld in Sutton now. Bob tries to find Mellor and just can't. It's gone straight through to the Yeovil defence, who launch it forward, and Duffus is one-on-one with the keeper, and Mark Oxley stands up strong and makes a great save, and then Con clears it into the Hewish Park crowd. And we are back up to 3rd on goal difference. Evans with a goal kick for Yeovil now. 6 minutes to go. Headed on to Duffus. Duffus unleashing an effort, and it's flown past the post. He's caused us a lot of problems today as Courtney Duffus, and he seems to be the talisman at Yeovil, who's just got a corner and whip a ball in. Lee on a great save, I think. No, it's just gone over the bar. That was a great fingertip save by Mark Oxley, who's got the ball now. Finds Con with a short goal kick. Launch it down this left-hand side. Nathaniel George into Oyegoki on the right now. And that's a poor ball into the centre. And Yeovil come forward once again. 3 minutes to go of injury time. Can we hold on here? Oh, and it's just the wrong side of the post. I thought that was going in. Oxley, take all the time in the world that you need. And a really, really good performance. And there we are, viewers. 3 points has come to Essex with us. The XG is very similar. A good all-round game. We've had more possession there and we've made it count. And we'll tell the boys that we're very pleased with that result. And there we are then, that 3-1 victory takes us up to 4th in the table. Just missing out on those automatic playoff places at the moment on goal difference. We'll leave it there for today, viewers, and what we'll do is, if you join me again in tomorrow's episode, we'll come back for a game against table-topping Rochdale. If you have enjoyed that, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, subscribe to the channel for more. Don't forget you can check me out on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/Bearlenation. Link is in that description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.